Hi, so yeah, another day, another door. So today I have this really cool 3x3 glass door to show you, which yeah, which is pretty small and fast for its speed. So it's the current smallest door for the speed. So it closes in 0.95 and opens in like 1.15 seconds, I think. Yeah, something like that. It doesn't really matter. Um, but it's pretty fast and also has like minimum reset, so yeah, you can. It's not spam proof, but you can spam and you can, open and close it pretty quickly. Um, and yeah, I've kind of wanted to do a tutorial on this because some concepts in this are really quite cool. So yeah, enjoy this tutorial. All right, so for the dimensions, we have a 10 wide and 2 deep base, and then we have a 15 high. Yeah, the door will be 15 blocks high. These are all of the materials that you'll need to build this. Um, yeah, obviously the glass, the white stained glass can be any, non-solid block that may have to, yeah, that probably has to have a full hitbox or like a, so that you can place actually some stuff on the side. And then the glass can just be, it's just what will go, what the glass door is. You can pretty much put any block, right? You can just, I don't know, you can put end rods or you can also put solid blocks. You can put terracotta or anything like that. Yeah, no limits. So yeah, I guess we start. Yeah, two non-stackable items and then yeah, just water to fill up the cauldron. And the concrete powder can be any gravity block, of course. Obsidian can be any immovable block, and the oak log and oak leaves can be whatever, right? So yeah, that's that. Um, and let's get to the layout first. So we'll have this glass right here. So then one block to the right we'll have yeah, our triple on the bottom, like so. Then any blocks that you will also use for the frame, I guess. Then two rows of glass blocks and then yeah, row of normal blocks, and this will be our door frame right here, like so. And then we store the last row like so. Then a sticky right here, a normal right here, and a sticky facing up, like so. And on this side, what you'll normally see is, just the same thing, pretty much just mirrored, like so. But yeah, that's not in our dimensions. So yeah, we came up with a better tutorial, not tutorial, but a better setup, which is, or not a better, it's just a smaller setup, right? Which is this. So we will butt power this, and yeah, this will just, push this over, push this in, push this over, this grabs, and then we push this over, like so. And then we push this back, push this, pull this down. And for the opening, we just zero tick this, insert this, push this out, push this in, push this, retract this, and that's it. And on the top, we will have just a triple. So, and this layer will be our top layer. All right. Yeah, let's start with this. So input block is right here with dust. Then we'll have a sticky facing down, normal piston facing down, normal sticky piston facing up with a block and a gravity block right here. So what we want to do is zero tick this instantly, push this up so that this arrives at 3 game ticks, push this out again, and then push this out one more time. And yeah, 0 tick will come from this. And we just need to update this. So we'll have dust right here. Powers this. Also powers this. This butts this. This gets an update from here. And yeah, just 0 ticks. And also, you know, gets this gets placed here. So reactivates this to extend it free again. So if we insert this, this will just extend again. Alright, and now, yeah, to insert this, we'll have a observer facing down onto a block with dust. Redstone block right here. Piston facing up, and that's it. Yeah, obviously block here as well. So yeah, what will happen is this will push down. This will also push down. Which will, you know, wait, let me check actually. Yeah, needs to be sticky. So this will push down. This will arrive at 3, redirect this away from this block. And this piston is just to update this at 3 game ticks so that it actually pushes up. So now we have this, like so. Alright, and now let's actually butt this for now so that actually, you know, pulls this up. And then, yeah, this will just be observer pulls from observers like so. And a, you know, rail here. So yeah, actually let's just bridge up. So extend the dust line with some slabs. So slab right here, slab right here. Then a piston right here, dust on top of these two. And a cauldron right here with yeah, completely filled with water, like so. And then actually also push this up, like so. All right. So now we should see this completely working, like so. And we also need another updater piston right here. Because if we would have any immovable behind this, then it wouldn't push out. So this wouldn't work. So we just need an updater right here. And now this works. So, alright. Yeah, kind of goofy why this works, but yeah, trust me, it just works like that. Alright, let's do bottom next. So we want to, yeah, our inputs are this and then also this. So, so we want to power this at 9 game ticks. But we'll power it a little earlier. So we take our furnace, place it right here. Then just put any non-stackable item inside. Can be wherever, since we don't smelt anything. Block right here. Then actually not block right here. The comparator right here. Normal piston facing up. Another redstone block right here. And then a solid block. Not a solid, yeah, solid block right here. Alright, now this line turns on. Turns on at 4 game ticks, but at, you know, from the blocks will be moving here at 4, so it doesn't update. Doesn't power. So we actually need to update this. Update will come from this. So sticky piston with a log and some leaves right here, and then just 3 observers like so. Alright, so now we have the first extension like so. Alright, now we want this up here. And this will just be a toggle so that it doesn't pulse during the, opening. And we'll have a sticky facing up, and then just three observers like so, block here, and a repeater powering this. Right, and then this will do this, and also the last pulse from this observer. Right, so that's the closing, all already done pretty much. And yeah, doesn't do really anything. Right, it kind of spams this, but yeah, doesn't matter. Actually, it does matter. I'm sorry. So yeah, we want to turn off this line down here at free game ticks because we need it for this to work. So leave right here to update this because it's getting bullet from this. So, and now this doesn't spam anymore. All right, this closing done. So now let's get to the opening. So first off, we want to do this top, obviously. And for that, we will go up a little more with this dust line. So piston, sticky piston facing down, dust up here, and then a target block right here, and it's the end of the line. So now a normal piston facing up, sticky piston facing up with an observer, one block above it, so like so. And now we get to the top setup that I developed together with Indestructible MC on Synergy, and yeah, it's really cool. So we have a slider right here. So observer facing down, redstone block, three observers facing into this direction, a target block right here, and then return piston right here. And then two glass blocks right here. This one will have a torch right here and a block above it. And right here we'll have a redstone block, like so. Alright, and then two blocks like so. And what that does is nothing right now. And that's because we need a rail right here. And now this does a whole lot more. So yeah, this is really cool. So when we move this, this will move first. We'll power this. Won't update this or this. But this block moving, which happens after this, will update this rail, which will update all of these pistons, causing it to push down instantly when we activate this, like so. And then also, if we push this back, this updates free game ticks after. And that's really cool. And yeah, it's really useful. So yeah, this is a really cool concept. And if we have a dust line right here, which we have in the door actually, so input lines are these two. If we push this over, this redstone block will also activate these. And if we have a updater here, which will be this, but a barrel right here. So barrel right here. Then a rail right here. Let me check if I use the rail. Yeah. Because if I would have used a node block, then the material list would be different. So if you push this back at the correct timing, this will also do this and this retraction. Yeah, which is really cool, right? So this and then also that, and it does like a lot of top stuff. But yeah, we still need to figure out how to extend this instantly. And yeah, instant extension will come from a slab right here, this, and then a piston right here. So yeah, what we'll do is extend this, pull this down. This will butt power this, and also this. Not even butt power, it will just power this, but won't get an update. And when this turns off, this starts extending, updating this. Yeah, instantly extending, you know. And when we push this up, this observer firing will actually update this. So yeah, this will push over, or like retract, and then yeah, we can just push this back down, back from the other side, like so. All right, and yeah, to get the correct timings for this, we will have a log leave one observer like so, and another observer like so. And yeah, that's actually, it's not really important that we have these timings, but they work out really well. Um, but it wouldn't be as important, right? We just use this for something else later. But yeah, right now it works out like so. Um, but yeah, it's really useful actually, because we can have this, and since yeah, this power pulses at the correct timing to update this, we just need to retract this shortly before this has to push back. And the observer here will update this to push back because it's going to be powered from this. And yeah, this looks right. So yeah, I guess we can just look at this pretty much. So closing works, and then opening pushes down instantly, and also does this at the correct timing because this observer updates this like so, and that's really cool. Yeah, pretty much. It's just, yeah. All right, for the free game tick pulse for these, we just have a comparator here into this line. And yeah, timing for this is going to be observer here, and then a node block right here, which will, you know, observe when this changes its yeah, beat basically, the signal, the instrument change, and that's how we get the extension for this. So it does this and also retracts at the correct timing. So this is, yeah, that's pretty cool. So now we get to the actual zero ticks. So we want a zero tick to happen here, so, and we also want a zero tick to happen here, and then we also want a zero tick to happen here. And this zero tick is like the most tricky of them all because we have to power this line one game tick before these actually arrive, so that they power instead of these. And then we also have to, you know, zero tick these. But yeah, we've definitely managed. So yeah, for the zero tick for these pistons right here, we'll have a node block right here, and then a piston with a observer right here. And this will just uh, pull down at the correct moment to zero tick these pistons when they're right here. And this will act as an updater for this. So this will just zero tick these. Yeah, that's it basically. So the correct timing is going to be this into a block. And yeah, this works out because this thing will be powered from this comparator going to this node block, and we'll get an update from these. So we'll just prolong the pulse for this so that this turns off at the correct moment, and this will be fully extended. So this will actually also update this to turn off. I mean this will update the head, so it will actually turn off when this turns off. And yeah, that's basically what does this pulse. So we should see that like so. Alright, I guess we can also look at this from the other side. So right now this extends, this prolongs the pulse, it's pushed down and spits it back out. Alright, that's pretty cool. So now we want the zero tick for this line right here. And this is yeah, this is some crazy work because yeah, we don't want to fit it into this corner because this will take up a hell of a lot of space. Um, so we want to fit the zero tick into yeah, these blocks right here. And the solution is really, really cool. So we'll have a block here, sticky right here, and then a yeah, observer right here. And that's it. Um, actually it's not it. We need this block. But yeah, this is really, really cool. So this is this, and also reject this. So only thing we need is this zero tick, and that's it. Um, and yeah, the way this works is this observer actually has the right timings for this to turn off, and we have this piston right here to act as an updater for this. And yeah, this node block from zero ticking will have the right timings for this. So yeah, it's really random, but this will get spit out from this, and then this, and rejects this to kind of pseudo this. Yeah, and it's like yeah, it's super random that it works, but it works like really, really well. So yeah, I don't mind it. Yeah. All right, and now only thing to do is the pseudo for this, for the last pose. So yeah, we'll have a piston right here facing down, like so, with a block right here. And yeah, now we get to the reason why we placed this barrel. So we'll have an observer facing up, block right here, piston right here, repeater right here, comparator right here, and then just put any item inside. So, and then we'll have a observer right here and a block right here. And right now this would work, I think. I mean, if we get the timings for this, and the timings for this is just these two observers right here. And yeah, this will be the perfect timing for this to turn off on one game tick before these arrive, and then yeah, this because this zero ticks from the zero tick before, so it will update this again. But later we'll have a repeater running into this block to keep the spot on. So we update it with the observer right here. But right now this should also work. Let's just get the butt again. So like so. So now this, and then this for the opening. And yeah, funny thing. But yeah, it works like surprisingly well. Retracts. So powers now. And it's pushed up. Alright, and now yeah, this resets somehow because this spams the correct time. Um, yeah. Right now, only thing we need is this. So first of all, we want to zero tick this piston right here. And yeah, we'll do that with an observer. Not actually with an observer, but with a line right here. So slab observer, solid block, piston facing down, block right here, piston, and then observer like so. So it's just a normal, you know, zero tick setup for this. And yeah, um, this thing will actually power, you know, when we recheck this from the redirecting from the dust change right here. But since these blocks will be moving, yeah, it doesn't matter. So that's how we get around this, because this will power from this will retract at 3 game ticks. At no, not at 3, but at 5, right? Um, yeah, this turns on off at 3. This turns off at 5. So yeah, this will power at 9. This will power from 7 to 9, which this dodges. I think it powers from 7 to 9. I'm not really sure. Doesn't matter. It works out. No, this powers from 5 to 7. This powers from 7 to 9. Yeah. All right. But yeah, at 7 this will be blocked because this moves through 6 to 9. Yeah. Right. I guess we can look at this. And yeah, I forgot the but for this. Like so. And then we have this, and this also refires from this again, which is also nice because we kind of just need to insert this now, and that's it for that. So yeah, for this we have a observer from this to the slab to dust, and then a free game take repeater going into this, and this is just going to, you know, do that basically. And if we update this at the right timing now, this will actually re-extend from the butt here and won't retract. And yeah, there is obviously a correct timing for that. So, and yeah, this observer will come from this, and this will update this at the correct timing to push up. Alright, and now for the update for this, we'll have a observer facing up with a activator rail right here. Then we will have another observer right here. Let me check. Yeah. Actually, it's like this. So that and then a power rail, right? Yeah. Alright, so 2 observers like so, and then a block and a rail. It can be a powered rail as well. And then we'll have a, yeah, actually, yeah, just break this for a second. Then a slab right here with a scaffolding on top, like so. Repeater on top. And then to reach, yeah, you know, we kind of just want to spam this a couple times, and we'll spam it from these 2 observers. So this, under this will go into this, we'll activate this again, and this will just spam this repeater. And it also spams in such a way that it will completely dodge every process by being blocked from the top during the opening, and yeah, kind of just doesn't matter for the closing. Alright, so now we should have this, and also, yeah, replace, remove this, replace this, replace this. Actually remove these 2, replace this first, and then this, like so. And now we should see this working a little more. So we should see this and then this pushing in. So, yeah. I forgot we need, oh yeah, we need an yeah, immovable here. This is only temporary to showcase this, but yeah. So um, now we should see this working. And this 0 ticks, this pushes in, this powers again, and now we just want to insert this and push this over, and then retract this again. And yeah, this will be fast enough so it doesn't break this, update this to retract. Alright, and let's get all of that. So yeah, we kind of fucked this because we have like no way to power this. I mean, we have this block, and this is what we'll use, and it's also why we need to spam this so often, because we will use this as an input for this. So this will power it when we place it here. Then we just need to update it to turn off. And the update to turn off will come from observer facing up, scaffolding right here, sticky piston, and a non-solid block. Can be whatever, non-solid block, doesn't matter. Alright, now piston facing down, one, any block, doesn't matter. Remove this. Two observers like so. This observer will do the pulse for this, and then also one observer facing down into a solid non-immovable block. And yeah, this will just push this back up, reactivate this, yeah, for this to, you know, push back up, obviously. So this should do the entire closing now. Alright, opening, sorry. So that's the door done. Yeah, closing is really nothing special. I mean, this is kind of nice, but everything else is pretty easy. But yeah, this wasn't at all. So the 0 ticks, this pushes in, pushes back, this places, and then retracts this. And yeah, this isn't really that hard if you aren't going for like minimal reset, but yeah, having this but to actually, you know, turn off in such a way that you can activate this instantly and this won't be on anymore was actually really hard, and also for this to not break this. So yeah, that's the entire door done. This is really, I feel like this is my favorite door, pretty much. I just fell in love with wiring any like 3x3 glass doors after this. Um, yeah, really cool, really clean door. Um, thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something. Uh, yeah, if you can comment or like and subscribe, it would, you know, really help me out a ton. To you know, keep making these tutorials. I will probably do it regardless, but yeah, would support me, would show me that you know, you guys appreciate the effort I put into these. So yeah, thank you and goodbye.